kind of a cruiser kind of guy anyway, right? We don't need to go too fast, just get it done and be safe and don't tear anything up.
I ain't afraid of work.
Contact.
I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
All right. Good after morning, everybody. Welcome back. I got these earbuds in and I can't hear myself think. Welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. It's another gorgeous day here on the farm. It's the last day, the final day for hay on the Stoney Ridge. Well, all this hay is going to be stashed over on the other side of the farm, basically back over on this ridge line. It's on the back of my buddy's truck that I buy the hay from, and we've got to go get that truck over into that pasture, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about why we put our hay where we put it here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. It only makes sense the way we're doing it. So come along today, so we have a little bit of fun. We're going to get the tractor over there first. I got a tree in the pond right now. I've got to get that out of the way. We had a bit of a windstorm. We got trees down all over everywhere. So let's go grab a little chainsaw and get to working. We're going to try and use the bale spear to push a tree out of the way. Let's see how that works. Let's have some fun. Ignore my mess, my shop's a mess, and it's okay. We need the electric steel chainsaw. This little guy right here. Get it, son. Full battery, good to go. Guys, this is the Steel MSA 220TC top-handled chainsaw. It is battery powered, and it is a beast of a little chainsaw. This is not like a consumer grade saw. This thing kicks some butt. Super easy to carry, super lightweight, and we're gonna take it over here and hopefully cut this little tree out of the way. I say little tree, it's a poplar tree, probably twice as big as my leg. I think we'll be fine. I'm just gonna drop it right. Look at that, perfect. If I had my saw haul on this tractor, I wouldn't be doing that. Why don't I get my saw haul on it? Got a little something goofy going on here. I gotta show you guys. Oh, I know by now I've already shot the video fixing this well. But right now I'm pumping a little too much water. It looks like it's been overflowing. This is my water cistern right here. And you can see it's overflowing right now. And the truck and trailer's right out there loaded down with hay. I think it's got 27 bales on it. God, this thing is loaded down. We're gonna go ahead and shut the well off. I'm having to make some concessions with the well until I could get it fixed. I was waiting on some parts. We'll go ahead and shut this off. There we go. Now we're not wasting water. But water running out on the land isn't wasted. It's still watering the grass, right? Before we go any further with today's video, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to today's day sponsor, Power Service. This is Power Service Diesel Injector and DPF Flush. It is a rapid fuel system cleanup, in case you guys don't know. So this little gold bottle right here comes in 12 ounce, 26 ounce, and 64 ounce, and this one is the 64 ounce. It'll treat up to 250 gallons. You can use the Power Service Diesel Injector and DPF Flush as a monthly treatment or as needed for a complete fuel system flush, which removes injector deposits, reduces emissions and soot buildup on your DPF. So whether you're running a new truck, an old truck, a tractor with emissions on it like this one, or my skid steer, or my other tractor, or my old tractor, we still use Power Service Diesel Injector and DPF Flush. It keeps those injectors clean. Power Service is a trusted leader in diesel fuel additives, dedicated to improving engine performance, reliability, and longevity. For over 65 years, Power Service has been the go-to brand for diesel owners, operators, and fleets seeking solutions to enhance fuel economy, reduce maintenance costs, and protect critical engine components. Power Service products are formulated with advanced technology to keep diesel engines running cleaner and stronger in any condition. So folks, there's a link right up here. You can scan it, or there'll be a link down the video description and a comment pinned to the top to Power Service diesel injector and DPF flush. Take care of your diesel engines and they will take care of you. My daddy was the first one that recommended Power Service products to me, and every single machine that comes and or goes from this farm has been getting Power Service products in it for the last 5 years, and I have yet to have any fuel problems since I started using Power Service. Every machine that enters or leaves this farm that I use gets Power Service. This is Diesel Power Service, diesel injector and DPF flush. You'll find a link down the video description. Check some out, get some for yourself, and take care of your equipment, guys. Maximize your fuel potential with Power Service, diesel injector and DPF flush. Now, let's get back to work. So I typically never feed in a bale ring, but I put this out here this summer. This is a cradle feeder, and I got to get it out of the way because the truck's got to come right through here, right across where I'm at, and through that gate. It's a little bit of a tight turn for me to make with that in the way. Farm and Ranch bale spear, and we're going to be testing how tough it is right now. Yeah, we got it. This is a pond that I dug about 4 years ago. It is a pretty much a frog pond right now. I had an otter get in here. I used to come up here on the live streams and feed the catfish. It's a catfish pond, but I don't have any catfish in it right now. It's just basically full of frogs. I do need to come up here and mow this pond bank, and this tree fell over. Basically, you never want a tree on your pond dam, and I choked this tree out by burying it in the dirt. So that's why we have what we have here. I'm cool with it being in the water. Honestly, I think it's all right, but I do need to get this piece out of the way. So I think we're gonna cut about right there, and that way I can get a rope on it and pull it out and roll it off down the hill later on. But first things first, we just got to get this out of the way so I can get the truck and trailer down through there. It's a little bit tight through here. It's a big truck and trailer. You guys will see it. It's not my truck and trailer. I just picked up a new one. But this is it's a tight squeeze through here. Top handle saw has a little hook right there. I just hooked it right on the back. is a beast, man. Love it. Got a little walking to do today. No biggie, we got this. Oh, gotta make room. Truck's gotta go right through here, down through the field, around through the gate, over in the other pasture. This is a pretty load of hay right here, check it out. You guys give me a bale count. Tell me how many bales we got. I'll let you know at the end. Just a little bit too tight through here. When I made this road, I should have made it a little bit straighter, but really didn't have any other option. Watching my mirrors, I've got to swing wide on every turn. Just gotta be careful. It ain't my truck and it ain't my trailer, and I ain't going to scratch it or hurt it. I hope. God, that's tight. Ugh. That has really, really got me worried. I might be going back and getting the chainsaw. I gotta go back and get the chainsaw. I might hit a limb right here and it's gonna scratch my buddy's truck. It's a little bit of a pucker factor, 17, but it looks good. I checked everything over while I was out there. You're used to driving on level ground and you take something big like this with a lot of weight on it on uneven ground, it just makes you nervous. This field, although it looks beautiful and smooth, is not smooth. So I'm just creeping through here. I think we're going about 2 miles an hour. I kind of a cruiser kind of guy anyway, right? We don't need to go too fast. Just get it done and be safe and don't tear anything up. 27 bales, I believe, is what we have here, or 26 bales at 800 pounds a pop. This is a load, buddy. I was gonna ride down through here, right through there, and turn around and come back up the hill, but I think we'd be better just stopping right here, and we're gonna offload our hay right here. You know what? This load in my mirror, look at how tipsy this load looks. I'm not gonna park it right there. I'm gonna pull it on up here just a little bit more level. That's a load, buddy. Look out there. Load. There we go. I'm not a big fan of where I might have to move this truck. I'm just not a big fan of where I'm unloading at all. Got it done, and I got a mess to clean up. So many straps. Look at all those straps. So let's talk about why we are doing what we are doing here. So the hay for this perspective pasture right here, and this goes way down the hill. We're looking at about a 12-acre pasture. All this hay gets rolled out all winter long. It'll be rolled out to the cows from this position. This hay is thatch. Thatch will shed water. A nice tightly wrapped net wrap bale will shed water. This is fall cut hay. I would rather have spring cut hay. It's better hay in my humble opinion, but we've got good quality fescue hay right here, so I'm pretty happy with it. All these bales are set out in this manner, not to preserve them, but for backing up with the hay bale unroller, and it's a Greg Judy bale unroller. You can go to greenpasturesfarm.net and find those. All these bales will be hooked up to the unroller and just rolled out down this hill. Rolled out. Any little bare spots, any spots of sparse nutrition, we roll it out, roll it out, roll it out. So one thing we have to do later in the year, we're gonna lime this field so that we get our pH corrected. We have very acidic soil here in North Carolina, so our pH is about 4.5 here. We want it to be about 6, so we're gonna hit it with lime, and then all winter long, roll out hay. I'm seeking out all the bare spots, all the spots of sparse nutrition. Each hay bale is packed full of nutrients, and the cows eat it, and they turn it into butt fertilizer, which feeds the land, and eventually this will be beautiful, awesome soil. And each hay bale is packed with grass seed. So that's why we do what we do here. If I had a $40,000 hay barn, it just wouldn't make any sense. The amount of hay that will be wasted here by rot, and rot from the ground and rot from the top is about this much, the ground is probably about this much, so we're talking about a $50 hay bale that about 6% of it might get damaged. It still gets used, rolled out on the land. It's okay, but you think about it, $3 per bale, I'm getting 150 bales, that's $7,500 worth of hay. It makes no sense for me to build a barn because it will never in my lifetime pay for itself. And if we had a barn, it would be centrally located and I'd have to drive through the fields all the time, compacting the soil. So it's all about low impact, low compaction, lightweight, put the hay in the field that you're gonna use it. I'm not tramping my tractor through the mud and starting an expensive piece of equipment. I'm starting a $6,000 four-wheeler every morning and rolling out 2 bales of hay to the cows. Well, thank you guys so much. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Love to have you back here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. If you have any questions, hit me up, subscribe, hit the like to have you back. It's kind of cool, kind of fun. See you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo! Bam, 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 bam. I'm drinking spit right now. I'm surviving on tartar. I'm hungry and thirsty. What are you guys still doing here? We're done. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo! Woo! Super cool.
Shut her down, Buford. She's sucking mud.